Hang on one
And
second.
we are
How does this
recording.
work on Oh,
So our group did the corporate foundations and we decided to focus on the Bill and Melinda Gates Foundation. My name is Allison Spears.
I'm Blessing Olaniro.
I'm Ty Sutton.
and I am Summer Welch. So first, we're going to take a look at the definition and background of corporate foundations. Many foundations are similar in characteristics. However, corporate foundations are set apart due to their establishment by and involvement with corporate entities. Corporate foundations are maintained by corporate entities and continue to maintain close relationships with those entities. The Bill and Melinda Gates Foundation was founded in 2000 following the merger of the William H. Gates Foundation and the Gates Learning Foundation. The William H. Gates Foundation was founded in 1994 following what Bill and Melinda referred to as a desire to use their wealth to help others in a meaningful and high-impact way, and was established with the mission to enhance healthcare and reduce extreme poverty across the world, and to expand educational opportunities and access to information technology in the U.S. The driving force of the 1994 development of the William H. Gates Foundation was Bill and Melinda learning about millions of children in poor countries who die from illnesses that are easily treated in wealthier countries. This knowledge infused their desire to become even more involved with removing inequities. Following the development of the William H. Gates Foundation, Bill and Melinda Gates founded the Gates Library Foundation in 1997. The original mission of the Gates Library Foundation was to bring internet access and computers to U.S. public libraries. In 1999, the organization rebranded to become the Gates Learning Foundation when it expanded its focus to include college readiness. In 2006, the Bill and Melinda Gates Foundation was endowed with a substantial sum of money from billionaire investor Warren Buffett. The financial situation prompted the foundation to set up a separate Bill and Melinda Gates Foundation Trust to handle foundation assets. This infusion of money also allowed the Gates Foundation to reorganize and expand to include global development, global health, and United States divisions, and further added a global policy and development division in 2012.
So to discuss the financial information of the foundation, it's important to note that in October of 2006, the trustees created a two-entity structure, then making the Bill and Melinda Gates Foundation and the Bill and Melinda Gates Foundation Trust. Both of these entities are tax-exempt foundations and are structured as a charitable trust. Also, each of these, similar to what Summer just mentioned, have distinct purposes. So the foundation works to reduce inequities around the world. And then the primary role of the trust is to manage the investment assets and transfer the proceeds to the foundation as necessary in order to achieve foundation charitable goals. So since 2000, there has been $79.2 billion spent, with around $71.4 billion paid out in grant payments. Also, looking at the number of projects that have been funded was a very exhaustive list. So just to kind of give you a scope for just in 2022, there was 45 states that had grants that were funded, and then around 141 countries that were reached. And that was the geographical impact of the financial impact of the foundation. And then looking at the history of the foundation, in 2022, there was around $8.3 billion budgeted, which was the largest budget in the foundation's history. And then there was about $7 billion that were actually funded, with a total of about $6.2 billion of those dollars being used for grantee support. And then if you look at in 1998, they funded around $33.4 million worth of grant support. So there's a big difference between 1998 and 2022, but I think that is a good indicator of the overall scope and impact of the money that has been used from the foundation.
Yeah, moving to the social causes. The Bill and Melinda Gates Foundation work with partners worldwide to tackle critical problems, and the focal areas include some countries in Africa, East Asia, and Europe, as well as they also cover parts of India, China, and Middle East. And the social causes they tend to focus on include the gender equality. So for the gender equality division, they work to ensure women and girls in Africa and South Asia, most especially, can enjoy good health and make their own choices. And such program includes adolescent and social norms, family planning, maternal, newborn, and child health. And for the global development division, it focuses on improving the delivery of high-impact health products and services to the world poorest communities, and also help countries expand access to health coverage. And such program includes immunization and emergency response. Then they also have the Global Growth and Opportunity Division. This focuses on creating and scaling market-based innovations to stimulate inclusive and sustainable economic growth. And such programs for this division includes agricultural development, water sanitation and hygiene programs, and the fourth one, which is global health division. The division aims to reduce inequities in health by developing new tools and strategies to reduce the burden of infectious diseases and the leading cause, which is the leading cause of child mortality, most especially in developing countries. And the program for the global health includes HIV, AIDS, malaria, neglected tropical disease, and tuberculosis. And the fifth is the global policy and advocacy, which seeks to build strategic relationship and promote policies that will advance the work of the foundation. And the program includes development policy and finance and philanthropic partnership. And lastly is the US program, which ensures that everyone in the United States can learn, grow, and get ahead regardless of the race, gender, ethnicity, and family income. And the program includes the K-12 education, early learning solutions, and post-secondary success.
So the Bill and Melinda Gates Foundation Future Outlook is based on their mission, which states is to create a world where every person has the opportunity to live a healthy, productive life. They continue to strive to make a positive and impactful change in society that will continue having an impact in the future, with a focus on certain areas of agriculture, vaccines, and financial services for the poor. This foundation's future outlook is to utilize its resources to make a significant difference and impact in people's lives and ultimately make the world a better place than before. This is a summary of our references that we conducted during our presentation, and this is the end of our presentation. I hope y'all enjoyed. Thanks and gig 'em. All right, I am stopping recording. Let's see.